Welcome to the Lesson of the Week with yours truly, Sean Thunder Wallace. I'm a performer, composer, and professor of music at The Ohio State University. This weekly program is designed to inspire and inform the serious music student. We're all students here, so join me on the path of discovery as we learn together.
Okay, so this is 251. Okay, what's a 251? All right, so 251. It's the 2 chord, the 5 chord, and the 1 chord in the key of C, major. Okay, so it's resolving to that key. This is the 2 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord. Okay, or in the blues. Okay, so that's the 251. Now, this can fit on the 4th measure on the blues form, but it's not in the right key right now for it to fit. Let's see here. Actually, is it in the right key? Let's see. Oh no, it is in the right key. It's in the right key because you have D minor 7, G7 going to C7. Yeah, so it's in right key. So this is going to fit right in the 4th measure. So why don't you play what we have on the board there? Two, ready, go. Okay, beautiful. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play the first 3 measures, and you can play whatever you want to. And then when we get to that measure, play that. When we get to the 4th measure, play that.
Okay. Do you just want me to play like the scales on it?
No, you can improvise. Just improvise, play whatever you want, and then when we get to the 4th measure, play that. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, outlines the chords, sounds good, feels good, right? Good. Pretty simple 251. This is real major mode, major modi. There's no chromaticism. It's very scalar. It does an arpeggio, and then it does a scale on the way down and resolves on the 3rd. It starts on the root of the chord you're going to play it on. Okay, so it's pretty easy to remember how to use this. This is a short formula 251. A short formula major 251. That's what this is. A short formula major 251. There's a long formula for 251, and that's when you're going to have 1 measure of 2, 1 measure of 5, 2 measures of 1. That's a long formula. Short one is 2 beats of 2, 2 beats of 5, 1 measure of 1. Okay. Then you have a minor 2-5. On measure 8, there's a minor 2-5-1. Minor 7 flat 5, dominant 7 altered to a minor 7 chord. Okay, that's a minor 2-5. And then in measure 11 and 12, you have a turnaround. It's a 3-6-2-5-1 turnaround. Okay. So, whole thing. Here's a 2-5. Here's a minor 2-5. Good. Now.
So a 251 just means like a thing you can put into the measures. Like I know that like this measure follows like the 251 progression, but like
right.
But you're calling a 251 like just any melody you can put in there that fits it, or
right. So I guess this is a 251 pattern.
Okay.
Okay. And so the pattern will fit on a 251 progression.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess that'll make that a little more clear there.
Okay.
Now, so that's the first thing you got to be able to do. Second thing is, and actually the second thing might be first, that is I want you to learn this in every key.
Okay.
Now, let's be careful with this. When you learn it in every key, I want you to write it down. You only wrote it down in 1 key. Every other key you got to do it like here. Okay, do not write it down. I know it's going to be a hard temptation to fight off. Do not write it down. Okay? There are 4 things that you get from learning a 2-5. 4 things. All right? The first thing that you're going to get, you're going to get some finger dexterity. Okay? That's good. You'll get some fingers. So you're going to be building your chops. Number 2, you're building vocabulary. Okay, so this is a pretty commonly used 2-5-1 in traditional music. So, given that what it is that you're playing in every key is a good, fundamental bebopism or something that you hear in jazz music, then it's going to be building vocabulary. So that's number 2. Number 3, you're getting a low-level theory. And when I say low-level theory, well, first of all, those things that I told you. Okay, this is a short form of a major 2-5-1. That's a piece of theory. Second piece of theory that you're getting is you have to know in relationship to the first chord what note to start on, or else you can't play it. Okay, you won't be able to play it. Now this one I started you off on this one because this is going to start on the root of the chord. All right, so you're going to gain a low-level theory, and then number 4, you're training your ear. You're doing this by ear. You're learning it by ear, so you're going to be training your ear. Now, let me show you what happens if you write it down. Okay, if you write it down in every key, you just sit there and look at it when you're playing it, this is what's going to happen. You're not going to get any vocabulary because you won't be able to remember. Okay? You'll get some finger dexterity. You'll still be working on your chops. That's pretty good. You won't get any theory. Okay? Well, you'll know it's a short 2-5-1, but you won't know what note to start it on in relationship to the root. So that's going to give you trouble, right? And then number 4, you're not training your ear. Okay? So these 4 things is very important things that I want you to get from this. I want you to be able to build all of those things with this one exercise. So don't write it down.
Okay.
All right? Okay. Now, let's see here. Short formula major 2-5-1. Now, there's 2 different ways to learn these in every key. Well, there's several ways, but the 2 ways that I teach are in half steps or around circle of fourths or circle of fifths, depending on how people want to think about that. But there's 2 ways: half steps, circle of fourths. My suggestion is to learn them in half steps first, because if you learn it in half steps, if I just played it well starting on E flat, then when I start on E, I can use the E flat version to compare to the one that starts on E, right? So then, I can hear that this is wrong, or I can hear that this one note sounds wrong. Okay, I can correct that because I can compare it to something that's only a half step away. But if I already can't really hear it, and I'm trying to do it around the circle